Welcome to Physical Science Digital Class Mehabubabad. This is Sunil PGT Chemistry TSMS Kurave. In previous class we discussed how to write electronic configuration of elements and Abbo principle. In this video I will explain some examples regarding electronic configuration and remaining Pauli's rule and Hans rule. Okay, let us start. As per Maillard chart, you observe carefully. First electron enter into 1s orbital, and then 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 4s, 3d, and like that. That means first you learn very carefully Maillard chart. Let us start with one example. What is our first element? Hydrogen. The atomic number of hydrogen is 1. This atomic number indicates it has one electron and one proton. Now we have to distribute this one electron in the orbitals. Now what is first orbit having? S subshell. That means 1s. So we have to distribute this electron into 1s orbital. Then what happens? The electron enter into 1s subshell, 1s orbital. That means we can write the electron configuration for hydrogen is 1s 1. Already in previous class we learned NLX notation. Like that the electron configuration for hydrogen is 1s 1. Let us take helium. What is the atomic number of helium? 2. That means it has 2 electrons. Okay, as per Abbo principle, 1s first should be filled with the 2 electrons. You already know s subshell having 1 orbital. 1 orbital means it can accommodate 2 electrons easily. And observe the 2 electrons, one is clockwise, another one is anti-clockwise. So helium electron configuration is 1s2. Let us take lithium. Lithium atomic number is 3. 3 means it has 3 electrons. Now these 3 electrons must be distributed in the subshells, orbitals. Okay, as per Abbo principle, first of all we have to fill 1s, then 2s. Okay, already you know s subshell having only 1 orbital. 1 orbital means it can accommodate only 2 electrons. That means out of these 3 electrons, first 2 electrons are filled into the 1s and remaining 1 electron enters into 2s. Therefore, the electron configuration becomes 1s2, 2s1 for lithium. Next you take beryllium. Beryllium atomic number is 4. So it has 4 electrons. Now these 4 electrons enter into orbitals. As per Abbo principle, first we have to fill 1s and then 2s. 1s means it has only 1 orbital and accommodate only 2 electrons. So out of 4, 2 electrons are filled into 1s. Then remaining 2 electrons entering into 2s. Why? Because 2s s also having 1 orbital. Okay, that means 2 electrons are entering into 1s and remaining 2 electrons entering into 2s. Therefore, configuration becomes 1s2, 2s2. Next element is boron. Atomic number is 5. So, as per Abbo principle, these 5 electrons enter into first 1s and next 2s and next 2p, like that. Okay, let us distribute these 5 electrons. Okay, 1s means it has only capacity accommodate 2 electrons. Why? Because it has 1 orbital. That's why out of 5, 2 electrons enter into 1s. Then remaining 3 coming to 1s after 2s. 2s also having only 1 orbital. Therefore, out of these 3, 2 electrons enter into 2s. Then remaining is only 1 electron. Then that 1 electron is enter into 2p. Why? Because 1s filled, 2s filled, then remaining is 2p. Therefore, configuration becomes as 1s2, 2s2, 2p1. Like this, we can write electron configuration for the elements. Let us take final example. That is, we have to write electron configuration for silicon. Then what is the atomic number of silicon? 14. That means it has 14 electrons. Now these 14 electrons are distributed as per above principle. So first of all, 1s. 1s means only 2 electrons. Okay, you fill 1s with the 2 electrons. Next, 2s. 2s also accommodate only 2 electrons. You fill with the 2 electrons. Next, 2p. P means having 3 orbitals. 3 orbital means 3 to the 6 electrons maximum. Then filled 6 electrons into the 2p subshell. So total how many completed? 1s2, 2s2, 2p 6. Totally 10 electrons are completed. Then how many electrons are remaining? 4 electrons. As per above principle, 1s completed, 2s completed, 2p completed. Then after 2p, after 3s. So therefore, out of 4 electrons, 2 electrons entering into 3s. Why? Because s means only one orbital. 3s after 3p. So 3p remaining 2 electrons entering into that 3p. Therefore, the electron configuration of silicon becomes 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p2. Now next principle, that is Pauli's exclusion principle. As per Pauli's exclusion principle, no two electrons have same set of 4 quantum numbers. I will explain this by taking one example. You take 1s2. 1s2 means 2 electrons are present in 1s orbital. Let us write 4 quantum number values for these 2 electrons. First you take upward arrow. Okay, for upward arrow means clockwise electron, that is. Okay, the electron present in orbit number 1. That means n is equal 1. And the electron present in s subshell means L equal to 0. L equal to 0 means M also 0. But S value is plus 1 by 2. Why? It indicates clockwise. Next you take downward arrow. That means anti-clockwise. It is also present in first orbit. Therefore N is equal to 1. And it is also present in S subshell. Therefore L equal to 0. L equal to 0 means M is automatically becomes 0. But it is anti-clockwise. That's why S is equal to minus 1 by 2. You compare the 4 quantum number values for these 2 electrons. N, L, M are same, but S values are different. That means as per Pauli's principle, no 2 electrons having same set of 4 quantum numbers. This is called as Pauli's exclusion principle. Next you take last rule, that is Hund's rule. Before going to explain Hund's rule, I want to again recap what are degenerate orbitals. Degenerate orbital means having similar energies. For example, you take p subshell containing 3 orbitals. So having equal energies. That means px, py, pz having similar energies. That's why they are called as degenerate orbitals. Now coming to Hund's rule. According to Hund's rule, electron pairing in orbitals starts only when all degenerate orbitals are singly occupied. Simply say, each orbital, you know very well, each orbital can accommodate only 2 electrons. The 2 electrons, one must be clockwise, next must be anti-clockwise. That means all available orbitals are filled first with clockwise and then only anti-clockwise. Let us take
Let us
example.
take example
Oxygen.
Oxygen atomic
Oxygen
number is
atomic
8
number is
and
8.
configuration is 1s2
1s2,
2p4.
2s2, 2p4. If you take last subshell, that is 2p, in the 2p we have 4 electrons. How can these 4 electrons are arranged in px, py and pz orbitals? According to Hund's rule, first you have to fill each orbital with clockwise. You see the picture, blue color arrow marks. After filling all these orbitals with clockwise, then pairing will start with anti-clockwise. You observe red color arrow mark downward. So like that, first you fill clockwise direction and anti-clockwise spin. So these are the rules above Hans and Pauli's, which are explaining the electronic configuration of elements. In this lesson, you should focus on quantum numbers, next writing of electron configuration, shapes of orbitals mainly. Thank you.